It's time for spelling analysis. Are you ready? Today we get to use two advanced phonograms. All right, we've learned these earlier in the lesson. The first one is A. So notice this is four-letter A. That's right. Let's say it one more time. A. And it reminds you of a few other phonograms, right? It ends in a GH. So it's used only before the letter T or at the end of a base word. And then we have this phonogram, and it says G. Let's say it together, G. So if I say use the advanced phonogram G, you'll use this one. Are you ready? All right, let's begin. The first word is floppy. The pillow is old and it's floppy. Go ahead and say floppy. How many syllables? Two. We will say to spell flop, P. What will we say to spell? Flop, P. Let's sound it out. The first syllable is flop. F, L, A, P. The second syllable is P, P, E. Use a y, e, I, e. Go ahead and write flop, P. Sounding it out as you write it. Good. And now help me to write it. The first syllable is flop. F, L, A, P. The second syllable is P, P, E. And how will we mark it? What sound of y, I, I, e do you hear? That's right, it's the fourth. It's saying it's E sound at the end of a multi-syllable word. Let's read it. F, L, A, P, P, E, floppy. The next word is ghost. Rubius thought he saw a ghost. Go ahead and say ghost. Let's sound it out. G, use the advanced phonogram G. O, S, T. Go ahead and write ghost, sounding it out as you write it. Excellent. Now help me to write it. G, O, S, T. And how do we mark it? We'll underline the G. Remember, advanced phonograms are not used as frequently, or they are used in advanced vocabulary. And how will we mark the O? We'll put a line over it. Why did the O say its long sound? I and O may say I and O before two consonants. Very good. Let's read it. G, O, S, T, ghost. The next word is sorry. I am sorry. Go ahead and say sorry. How many syllables in sorry? Two. We will say to spell sar-ry. What will we say to spell? Sar-ry. Let's sound it out. The first syllable is sar. S-a. That's an a-o-u. The second syllable is ri. E. Use a y, e, I, e. Go ahead and write sar-ry. Sounding it out as you write it. And help me to write it. The first syllable is sar, s, a, The second syllable is ri, e. And what sound of y, I, e did you hear? That's right, it's the fourth. So we'll put a 4 over it. And why did it say it's E sound? You're right. It's at the end of a multi-syllable word. Let's read it. S, a, e, sorry. The next word is straight. Draw a straight line. Straight. Go ahead and say straight. And let's sound it out. S, t, a. Did you see that? It's our advanced phonogram, A. T. Straight. Go ahead and write straight, sounding it out as you write it. Good. And now help me to write it. S, t, a. And how will we mark it? We'll underline the advanced phonogram. Let's read it. S, t, a, t, straight. And once again, though this phonogram is only used in this word and is not common, I think it's pretty clear what it says, because here we have the A phonogram followed by the GH, which is silent or says the sound F. So here it says straight. Excellent. The next word is told. Have you told me your name? Told. Go ahead and say told. Let's sound it out. T, Old. Go ahead and write told. Good, and help me to write it. Old. And how will we mark it? Put a line over the O. Why did the O say its long sound? I and O may say I and O before two consonants. Let's sound it out. Old, told. The next word is curly. He has curly hair. Curly. Go ahead and say curly. How many syllables in curly? Two. We will say to spell curly. What will we say to spell? Curly. Let's sound it out. The first syllable is cur. K. Use a k. S. Use the of hurt. The second syllable is li. Ul. E. Use the ya, I, e. Go ahead and write curly. Curly. Excellent. Help me to write it. The first syllable is cur. K. The second syllable is li. Ul. E. How will we mark it? We'll underline the And what sound of ya, I, e did I hear? That's right, it's the E. Again, saying E at the end of a multi-syllable word. Let's read it. K-er-l-e. Curly. I have a question. What word do we get if we take off the E? We get curl. You're right. One curl, and someone with a lot of curls has curly hair. The next word is lemon. The lemon is sour. Lemon. Go ahead and say lemon. How many syllables in lemon? Two. Now, do you hear a sound? Lemon? Yep. We will say to spell lem on. What will we say to spell? Lem on. Let's sound it out. The first syllable is lem. Ul-e-m. The second syllable is on. A-n. Go ahead and write lem on. Good. And help me to write it. The first syllable is lem. Ul-e-m. The second syllable is on. A-n. Let's read it. Ul-e-m-a-n. Lemon. And again, any syllable may say one of its schwa sounds, or I, in an unstressed syllable. Also, O may say next to a W, TH, M, N, or V. Here it's an unstressed syllable, but the O is also next to an M and an N. The last word is chocolate. I love chocolate. Chocolate. Go ahead and say chocolate. How many syllables in chocolate? Three. We will say to spell chalk-o-late. What will we say to spell? Chalk-o-late. Let's sound it out. The first syllable is chalk. Ch. A-k. Use a k. S. The second syllable is o. O. The third syllable is late. Ul-a-t. Silent final E. Go ahead and write chalk-o-late. Yep, sound it out as you write it. This is a say to spell word. Chalk-o-late. Great, now help me to write it. The first syllable is chalk. Ch-a-k. The second syllable is o. O. The third syllable is late. O-a-t. Silent final E. How do we mark it? We'll underline the ch. We'll put a line over the O. Why did the O say its long sound? A, E, O, U usually say their long sounds at the end of the syllable. We'll put a line over the A. And why did the A say its long sound? That's right. The vowel said its long sound because of the E. Let's read it. Ch-a-k-o-l-8. Chocolate. It. Do you hear the it? Remember, any vowel may say one of its schwa sounds, or I, that lazy vowel sound in an unstressed syllable. Here it sounds a bit like I, but it's ch-a-k-o-l-8, chocolate. Excellent. Great work today.
Combining the science of reading with the joy of learning. Learn more at foundations.logicofenglish.com.